Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Confirm, gist, and notify space, entertaining and engaging. We'll be giving you this back to back, live and direct without missing word. What is expected of you to hit the notification bell, subscribe, like and share, and do very well to comment in the comment section, so when it is cooking you'll be the first to eat and digest it. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good as you comply. Love you all from the depth of my heart, guys. I really do not want to make this diary session a jiffy one. Okay, that of TJ and his band, action band. Big brother called them as usual in their diary section. Like firstly, he was asking them, how are you doing, TJ and Ben? We all know the stuff TJ has in mind. The problem, he said, the reason the eviction time, the problem of the eviction time, how Ebuka called him, that he was criticizing the tribalistic stuff, the tribalistic boycott, you know, something like tribalistic, the Igbos that calling the Mbadiwe twins, and how he calls double K very snake, yes, and all that stuff. That he has apologized to the heart, that he is very sorry to see such thing and all that stuff. And you know, we all know what really transpired. I always bring the gist as they hot to your aid. So that is the reason why this and that. He was like feeling guilty about what he said. I shouldn't have said that stuff. That this has taught him a lesson, that he will know how to build his tongue anyway. And his Ben that felt disappointed based on what he said, felt disappointed towards him, that he was disappointed anyway. Big brother asked him, why are you disappointed? When he was disclosing that to you, why didn't you corrected him or that? He was like, he tried to make the words, like he tried to pass the word, okay, that they didn't linger the words, like he didn't allow the words to be linger. He tried now look for a way to make that not to linger, okay. And TJ said he has pleaded to the whole housemates and all those stuffs. Like guys, big brother now said, oh, okay, and how did you see your new, like, who do you think, how did you see the nomination process? How do you see it? Like they were like, that is very cool on them, and it's good that it happens that way because it's a good one, it's a good decision anyway. Big brother now said, okay, how did you see, who do you think nominated and why? They were like the Zingwe and the double K. The same way, they don't get alongside with them, they are not good with them, they are not, you know in the house they have allegiance, like people who are from allegiance, yes. So they say they are not good with those people, the vibe. And double K, the reason things that just happened recently among them, the fight and that ensued between them that just took place. So definitely they're gonna nominate them. People now said, okay, so what about the wager and all these wager stuffs and all that? It was like the wager was titled just an entertainment wager. He said it's been a while he has done dance, okay, and it's gonna be a dancing that they have lively housemates in the house, according to TJ, that it will be a favorable one to him. But he know how to dance before, but it's just that something you don't do on the regular. Yeah, it still tend to leave you automatically. So they have a good housemate who can dance very well and all the stuff and all that, And TJ lamented of that of double K. He said about that when Ebuka called him out, he wanted to try and talk to him, and he was a kind of involving people. He thought it was his personal issue that he talked about him, that he always say, but that he said about him was true. But if he really lied against him, then it's only God that knew. But that was what he meant, okay. And big brother now said, okay, is there anything you guys have to sell? I've discussed with the big brother. Yes, he just said a lot, that he wants a personal conversation with big brother. Okay, just make this diffy, just it's a kind of length to just bring out the points you guys need to know, okay. That it makes like you need to have a conversation with big brother one-on-one. Action Ben now said, I hope it's not a voluntary exit too, because if it is, big brother, please call me and confide in me first before, because I can't take it up. The case is not only him alone. Big brother said if such a thing happened, he will let him know. And TJ said, even if such want to happen, I will let you know before, big brother. So it's the family stuff. I told you about such before. And big brother said, okay, and who did they think that nominated them? Like, they nominated the Zingwe and double K, and the reasons were quite normal. He said the Zingwe, they don't get along with them, the double K same applicable too because of the this thing, and they felt double K too nominate them because of the issue they have and the weeks. Okay guys, that is why they nominated them. Okay guys, so CJ said he wants to discuss that. And Big Brother didn't tell him that her wife have put to bed. Like guys, we're expecting Big Brother to tell him, and once he has told Big Brother that he wants to have a personal issue based on family stuff with him, we thought Big Brother would tell him give him the news, but maybe on their one-on-one conversation anyway. After which Big Brother called the double K, called them, how are they feeling? Kassia said that she's just there, and double K said a kind of that he is not happy based on what really happened between him and TJ, because he least expected it for him, someone who he expected in the house, someone who you look up to, somebody who he has talked about telling the housemate that he's very intelligent and all that. So why would he come just see him the other way? Whether his life anyway, the people you hold at high esteem, they will tend not to see you the other way. For him to call him an instigator, a snake, and that he always be at the spotlight, yes, to shine and all that stuff, as if he's envious of him. I mean, I'm a doctor, he is a doctor, I'm an entertainer, so why would he use such a word on me? Like, I don't get. So everybody is what it is anyway. We get along, it's a game, so we'll play along. I have known it's not everybody you like will like you, understand, and all the stuff. People now said okay, and asked Cassie, I thought you said you are not the kind of happy. He said yes, he's just having a mixed feeling, and based on that she doesn't know where it's coming from. It's just a mixed feeling generally. People now ask them the HOA, the new nomination procedure, how did they see? They were like, it's okay, awesome. I mean that the HOA need that immunity with their good works. They are all there. Put their heads together to make everything what they deserve it, because they really tried. They always tried. Okay, each and every of the HOA they try. So you being an HOA, automatically you put in your best in order to make the house a success. So you deserved a stay, you deserve a treat. That was all they said. Yeah. So, and Big Brother now asked them, okay, who will you nominate and why? They said, who do you think nominates you and why? They said the better and the Checkers. And unfortunately, yes, the Checkers nominated them because they don't get along in the house, and the reason why the better because of their altercation. And the bet and the Checkers is just they don't get along, and the kind of Cassia was saying that, and there was a time Chizoba was trying to get to step on his toe, like when the fight that ensued between Nelly and Mbadiwe twins happened, and something like that called her an instigator, but he was trying to get it out to get to know why would she call her an instigator, because they are not that cool like that. But unfortunately, Double K's held her not to say anything, and people now asked her, why did you hold her back? Double K now said the reason why it's best not to her that it's not everything you being confrontational over. There's a certain things you let slide, you see your enemy, because if you confront them, they strategize, they will strategize, so you allow them to play their role. You haven't known them, there's a time you go confront them and there's a time not. So that is what he felt. Okay, people now said, and who do you nominate and why? He said it better that he is scared of CJ. Now I haven't portrayed those character he shown that no that he's scared of TJ, and that is the reason, and the Checkers to the same reason why they nominated them, and that's really the reason why this happened. Okay, people now said okay, how did you see your wage attacks for this week? He was like, it's okay, it's fun, it's full of entertainment. Big Brother give us more of us. And Kellyrae now said, Big Brother, please, I want to ask for a favor. Can you play Kellyrae music in the house? So I'll feel it, so that the housemate will feel it too. And also Cassia said that she need this thing, quick oats in the house and all that stuff. So Big Brother said he will look into their request, like they were all playing and happily, guys. After we Big Brother asked them how the nomination and the housemate evicted, wow, it affect them. They were like, it affect them a lot too. Double K said that of Ruthie is a kind person, and that it was alright for the housemate. And the reason why they didn't nominate them is because the reason why they nominated the Radicals because they are not cool with them. But Ruthie, the Florida, that they were surprised for their eviction, because Ruthie is a kind person, you know, started painting her good, how she's good into the house. She cooks to the house. If she wants to cook her own and you come with her, you can't tell her that you're hungry, she will add you up and all that. That she's very, very good and kind. And Kassia added DJ Flo, that DJ Flo eviction really affects her, that DJ Flo is just one of the people she get along very well in the house, and she's very, very nice. And this guy said, yes, my G, and that of Toby, my friend, you know, and all that, that the eviction gets to them, but definitely one person had to leave. Okay guys, that is how it is. And Big get through with them. After Big Brother called it Wannixhandi, they were in the kitchen cooking, so they came in. Big Brother asked them how they were feeling. They were all good, looking good. Big Brother said, okay, how have your week been? They were like, good. Big Brother, you know, they are the Chihuahuas, you know, these guys used to give us show. Big Brother now said, okay, who did you nominate and why? They said they nominated the WK and Zinwe. Big Brother asked them why. Because Zinwe wants their person before, but because of the routine of the store, they know that they have a link and they don't want to have issue with her that is coming from a notable place. They don't want to have issue with them. Before, they used to call them mommy and daddy, but it has to cease because of issues, okay, and the way she's behaving at times. So they don't want to have any issue with her. And the reason why they nominated them, because they don't have anything with them anymore. And that of double key, they are the least people they get close to in the house. So that was the reason, and that was the reason anyway. So my brother now said, okay, and he said, they said they hate the checkers, and they like the checkers. So when you talking about them and it gets to them, so it's not as if, you know, you being close to these people and these people are not, and you being close to them, you know, it will cause a confusion. So they had to let it slide. It's not as if it's coming from, and ever since then they have not been talking and all that she has come to talk to them, but they didn't say anything. But each time he behaved somehow. They called her and she didn't answer them, but they felt maybe she didn't hear it anyway. Even I asked them, how did you see this nomination, these stuffs and all that? They were like, hey, very, very okay. The nomination process, they have been craving for this moment, that is very, very okay. At least it will help it will go a long way. People now said, how did you feel about the eviction? It was like, Big Brother, I really love the boot that got evicted. Even if you are leaving this week, I am fulfilled. Like, Big Brother, we are so overwhelmed with joy. Like, we had to give them boom, boom, boom. You know, they start adding up what they did towards the eviction, boom, 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 because they deserve it. Can you imagine calling me and my sister, even if you know us outside the house, because they admitted to it that routine know them outside the house. Even if you knew us outside the house, I'll give you room to start saying all evil or awful things against us in the national TV. It doesn't make any sense. Me, I wouldn't do that. You know, they were just explaining how mean routine has been to them, that they deserve that behavior that they portray and all the stuff, that even if they meet outside the world or outside the house, that in fact, you know, they were just expressing their grievances over the way routine and that of Mayor, who can't honor for himself, that he's not a man, that no, you know, they said everything they had with those people and all that stuff. When I asked them the wager, they were like, it's cool, you know, they said cool about it and all that stuff, and that is how it went. That is how the conversation, you know, this lady can be dramatic at times. Yes, they are. They also sent out their shout out to their loved ones outside the house and all that, and a special thanks to someone who is dear to them, but they say they wouldn't mention the person's name. The person is dear to them, and when the person heard this, they will know that the person will know that he or she is the person that they are talking about. Guys, I think I'll be hanging over far to see you in my next video. Always do the needful, hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, share, comment, so when the Jesus cookie to brought to your doorstep. God bless you. Good. Bye for now.